Hey, 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 hey. These I see my audio is working. My camera ain't going all that great though. You got a little bit more of a big mama. Oh, I can scoot it a little closer too. How's that? Okay. Hey y'all, hey, welcome. Thank y'all for joining. Ain't nobody joined. It's just me right now. Which gives me a couple minutes to put on some lip gloss because my lips look crazy. Um, Welcome to, I think this is episode 8, y'all. I'm not really sure, but I did put that on thing because I don't really know. If you've been on my Instagram story, you'll see I have been under the weather. So I have no clue. And I have to put lipstick on via my cell phone. So who knows what that's about to look like. And I don't know what day it is, so I want to welcome y'all to Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. on May 2:30? Oh, May 20th. It's 5:20, y'all. 5:20. So, welcome. It is me, your girl. Wait, why is it doing that? Your host, Crazy Melanin Princess, aka Big Mama. And today, the show is about perspective. And I hope y'all have some, because I do not have a show planned for y'all. And you want to know why? Because this is my life. And we rolling with the punches. And you know why we rolling with the punches? Because life punched us back this week. And because of that, your girl is just getting herself up off the ground from the KO that life tried to throw at your girl. And that caused for me to be kind of out of the loop. It's kind of hard having like 3, 4, 5, 10 jobs, okay? And then having jobs like this one that typically have people who assist them. Everyone I know who I watch who has a podcast has like a team of people, I realize. Very few are doing it alone. And here I am trying to. Oh, my beautiful niece is here. What's the topic today? Girl struggle. That's what I'm talking about. The topic today is struggle. So thank you for coming on. I'll reiterate, since it's just us two here right now, Starla. The show is about, I titled it Perspective. And I hope people have it, because I was just talking about how life has been knocking one down. You know, she got hands, been knocking your girl down. And so this week I did not prepare a show. The reason why I did not prepare a show is because I just got up from being knocked down. And I'm still like only got one knee up. And the other knee is like this. You got to roll your hip, put all your weight on the other side, push your body down to stand up again. That's where we at right now. Okay, so we're not really all the way there. We're not standing. Hey, Nazi! Guess what? I have some. Oh, I'll tell you about that later when we get to it. Yeah, so that's life this week. It's got hands. It's been throwing some punches. Your girl got hit with one. I was sick. I'm still sick. I'm trying to make it look not so bad, because I'm down in the dumps. And hey, Ija! She's talking about the fact I ain't been on YouTube in years. You're lost. It's okay. So yeah, that life been handing out ASS whoopings. I see this week. So I'm sick and I'm trying to be better, because I know I have to show up for job number 15, because that's what I think this one is. And I was just saying that people who have YouTube channels, I realize that they have a team of people. I ain't got that. I ain't got not 8 people. I'm I'm a Jamaica. I'm the production manager. I'm the production assistant. I am hair. I am makeup. I am continuity manager. Make sure things look the same as they did last show. I am the one who checks microphone. I check sound. I set stage. I am lighting. I am talent. I'm behind the camera. I'm behind the camera. I'm two people at one time, okay? And was it 2 weeks ago? I think 2 weeks ago. Remember the whole video went out. It's hard being a one-man show, a one-man band. I don't know how Beyonce do it, even though I do know how she do it, because she got a whole bunch of people who work for her. But, oh my God. I ain't got nobody, and I can't afford to hire nobody. I did hire somebody, and he stopped showing up to work. I mean, he got paid $25 to pour me 2 martinis on camera in a span of an hour. I said, boy, that's good money. You do nothing. And he ain't showed up again. Jared. Anyhow, we ain't got no show today. This is the show. Me just talking. Our time capsule today, like I said, I don't even know the date. Oh, May 20th. Okay. May 20th is hot. I am relocating my set because I have air in my room. And in this office, it's not. And because these kids is back and they in here, they not in here right now. But remember I told y'all I changed the kids' room into my office / studio / coat shoe room. Well, that's that. Oh, our good friend Norm. Norm from Cheers. What's his name? Gary Went or something like that? He passed away today. So we'll put that in a time capsule. Norm. And then what else is going on today? Oh, one of them basketball games. We like in the finals or something. I don't care. Lakers ain't in it. I mean, not that I was watching it with the Lakers in it anyway, but whatever. And then, yeah, that's it for the time capsule. I ain't got nothing else for it. And sorry, because I said I was sick. So y'all gonna see me blowing noses and all that, unless you want snot just running down my face when I'm talking, and that ain't too sexy. So yeah, me and my good Jamaican business right here, where she does it all. That's what needs to be called My Life After. She does it all. These kids. So in this kids corner, baby, I gave that boy I ain't even followed up on him. I gave Michael his jury summons. Oh, I think he got until the 9th. Oh, wait. The 19th. Oh, that would have been yesterday. I wonder if he called. He probably ain't paid that thing no attention. Ooh, whatever. You know these kids these days, right? So he just turned 19 on Sunday. Yeah, on the 18th. He's back. He got back on Friday. Ooh, they kept delaying that boy's flight. I said, this is a start to a whole weekend that I ain't got the time for. So they delayed his flight. And they delayed it again. I ain't got no salted rim or no sugar rim or no kind of rim, because I probably shouldn't even be drinking with all of this Theraflu that I got in my system and all that. But, that's what we do on this show. We have martinis and we talk about nothingness or somethingness. Just today seems to be about not that much ofness, though. Okay? But I do need to. Hold on a second. But I am going to pour this lemon drop. That's what we is going to do. If we ain't going to do nothing else. The little boy got a jury summons. So I'm just drinking a regular lemon drop. This is my edible for tonight. It's different from the other ones. Well, it's the same kind. Pineapple cone chile. I don't know why I got this. I saw pineapple, didn't see the cone chile. I don't even know what cone chile is. That cracked me up. I really don't know. I'm thinking it means chili. It got chili on it? Because it do, I know that. But my Spanish is c'est horrible. My French is pretty good. Francés, c'est bon. Espanol, ooh, muy poquito. Okay? It's even muy than the poquito part. It's more poquito than the poquito part is. Anyhow, so that's tonight's thing that we got going on over here. The little boy got jury summoned. Don't know if he called. Don't know nothing about it. Didn't ask. Don't care. He grown. Don't do that. Flights got delayed. Knowing that I had to be downtown at Flower District at 5. His flight being delayed from Hawaii here meant he needed to be picked up at, it went from midnight to 12:30 to 1 to 1:30, and then it was 2 o'clock. And luckily for me, the blessing is Sterling was already here. So even though it ain't like I was able to sleep, because it got to a point where Hawaiian didn't send no updates. And I said, Sterling came in the room because I had already told him I wasn't feeling well and knowing I had to get up. I'm going to need you to go pick up Michael. And so he comes in there at like 1. And I'm kind of startled because I'm kind of dozing in and off, knowing that I told Michael when he lands to phone Sterling, but text in the family group chat that he's landed and, all the stuff. But Sterling's going to come get him, so make sure he calls him. And at 1, Sterling comes in, he's like, Chili's not, where is he? Has he landed? And I'm like, what the heck? It's 1 o'clock. This boy should have been here. Give or take, but kind of given, less taken, because they usually come so early. And then it's like 1:30. Where that plane at with my baby on it? Because now I'm up. Ain't no sleeping. I'm up. Where's the plane? Because my son's on it. And where is it at? So we text Michael and I said, dang, you know what? Let me just go on Hawaiian, because what this child has done in the past, plugged his phone into a little on the plane. He said it didn't work. I don't know. That could be the truth. But he was on his phone or whatever. He lands. His phone is dead. This is when he went back to Hawaii. He had to sit in the airport in Hawaii for like 30 minutes. So we're like, did he land? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Because the boy's phone was dead. And so I told Sterling, he has a habit. Now it's a habit. He did it one time. It's a habit. It is. Because I don't like that. I don't like not knowing where yet, what's going on, who, what, when, where, how. Like, come on now, give me something. I told Sterling, the boy has a habit of letting his phone die on a plane. So when he lands, sometimes we're gonna have to look for him in an airport, because he may not be able to call us because he ain't got no service. So that one time has become a habit. I just don't trust him. So we go on. As soon as we go on Hawaiian to search the flight, Chopper texted us and said, hey, no, I haven't landed. And so that's kind of puzzling to me, because how the hell you texting if you ain't landed? He was like, no, I haven't landed yet. It looks like I'm over an ocean. Now, the boy is highly intelligent. So from Hawaii to Los Angeles, baby, you can always be over the water. He was like, look like I'm over the ocean or something, but I see some lights or something to that effect. I said, so I guess because the phone is actually working, he got to be closer to the ground, because your phone don't work when you're all the way up there. So anyhow, that was that. The boy got here like 2 something, or they got back to the house around 2:30. I thought I fell asleep. I really didn't. The alarm went off at 5. I said, I can't do this, because Big Mama is, not only is she sick, she's tired, and she ain't had no sleep. Because I was also at the Flower District Friday morning at 5 a.m. So she's on fumes. And that was that. So little boy's here. I had a whole prom set up for my niece. So we're going to talk about prom. Because these kids, screw these kids. Me, I did it all. All she did was go sit there and get all dolled up. She looks so gorgeous. Oh my God, you're so pretty, Kennedy. So yeah, these prom parties, prom send-offs, prom, whatever these big elaborate things are that people are having. My sister sent me a text, or one of these things Someone was on a Tamron Hall show. This lady and her daughter discussing that she spent a little south of $20,000 to send her daughter to prom. The mother had never gone to prom before, so it was an emotional spin. She knew it. She acknowledged it. She said it. That's what it is. And so I'm going to give my baby everything. Her baby, apparently some kind of influencer or whatever, was on TikTok. And she started to discuss this whole prom scene they got going on. Rented a hotel room. The shoes was $4,000. The dress was like $2,000. And we just like, it don't even matter if you have it. It's not even about if you had it. She was talking about how people were in the comments just saying all of this negative stuff, and you need to be worried about her education after school instead of this. And she was like, she wanted to respond and go back and forth. However, she didn't, or her daughter stopped her from it, or somebody stopped her. I don't care. Just the fact that when you see some of this stuff that these people are doing for these proms, is just so over the top. And my sister and I, we ain't never count nobody's pockets, but we are counting what we know we were quoted for things. So as we look at all this elaborate stuff that people have, we like, okay, because that's $300 per one of those. So she got like 7 of them. So that's $2,100 in just balloons. Okay, just that one balloon, not the balloon arch, not the this, not that, just that. Just 7 little pillars was $300. Okay, and then you got this, and then you got that. And then you got this. So we just sit here like, luckily we don't have those kids. We don't have those kids. We didn't raise those kids. Our kids aren't materialistic. They don't give a crap about none of that. Thank you, Jesus. They don't care about a shoe, a purse, a jean, a nothing. If they got clothes and shoes and a roof, they cool. And the crazy thing is, they could be the kids that have all that crap. Hey, Brandy. They could, but they don't. They don't care. That's just never been them. So I think I did a good job there that they're not materialistic kids, and they feel as if their worth is defined by the crap that they wear. Probably because they ain't seen their mama wear nothing but $7 dresses her whole life. Well, not. Okay. When I go to my real job, I wear business suits. Big Mama shops at Nordstrom's and all the other good ones. But that costume, I only wear a little bit. Especially because that stuff be dry clean. I already told y'all about dry clean. Because we don't like that. I don't like paying for clothes I own already. That just sounds crazy. But all these other clothes, these clothes, and all the clothes y'all see me wearing on Instagram, if it don't look like Big Mama went to the real big house job, I guarantee you that outfit did not cost more than $20. All the pieces added up together. She ain't doing that. I mean, unless you see his real clothes, but you know what I mean. Fast fashion, cause she fast. Big Mama fast, so she wear fast fashion. But I still rewear my fast fashion, and I don't care about being seen in nothing 18 times. I wear stuff until the holes are like, okay, now you can't wear that no more, and then I won't wear it. But otherwise, I'm still gonna wear it. So back to these kids. These proms are crazy. Y'all crazy. This is crazy. $17,000, $18,000, $19,000 to your kid's prom. I don't care if you got it. That is crazy. You do know that where you at ain't they party. They are actually going to a party. Like, this ain't they party. It is. Kind of, sort of, a little bit, but not really. You really just trying to watch them. Oh, they got dressed and they look so pretty. Like back in those 70s and 80s sitcoms, when they would go off to prom, march or whatever, they come down the stairs and they hand the corsage and pin a little thing on the dude, and you just see them, the parents, like, oh, they take their one little Polaroid picture and like, oh, and then out the door they went. But now we spending $20,000 to see a kid walk out the door. Crazy. So like I told y'all last week, the Black Business Spotlight was Big Mama herself, because she does have a floral company. Oh, you know what? Okay. She in the office, and her office is messy. Y'all can't see what's going on around here. But card. See, I just found my pack. This card for y'all. See, I don't know if y'all can see that. Lorraine Floral. That's me. Yeah, girl. I got a real floral company, but I only do big shit. So I don't be doing 1-2 bouquets. I'm sorry, I can't. I ain't got time for that. So I do event type stuff. Oh, look at the deodorant. Squirrel. She's added and decor. So it is Lorraine Floral and decor. Because you know what, my TT, my sister, she was like, I want that, and I want that, and I want that. And then we got a quote for that, and that. And she said, oh no, well she won't be having that. And I said, oh, my Fats is going to have that. And you know what her auntie did? Ain't never been on TikTok, because she don't know what she talking or ticking. But I ticked something, and talk. My baby had all the things. And you know why? Because I'm a creative. I create creatives. What we do, create. And Big Mama went on there and said, my baby gonna have what her mama want her to have. And I went and made all that shit, okay? All of it. By hand, these hands right here, myself. And saved about $3,500. So yeah, that's last week's Black Business Spotlight. Carried on over into this one. Now, my baby looked great. Y'all gotta go on my Instagram if you know my Instagram, which I know all y'all know my Instagram. So y'all seen Kennedy, and she looks so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, they look so good. Like, they look like celebrities. Because her boyfriend, he is so cute. He look like Michael Vick. I said, okay, fans. Yeah, do that, girl. Do that. Charlie's Chicken. So we talking about Black Business Spotlights. Black Business Spotlight. When I did that story, I did a story, and you guys like, well, how was the chicken? Or how was the waffle? Y'all asked both, because I was driving home from my second job, and I said where I babysit, I call him my best friend now. Algis just turned 84 years old. So, long little short, I met his daughter at one of my favorite bars, Truxton, which is where I met one of my best girlfriends on here in Ghazi. And met the lady. She lives in Greece. Her dad's older. She just really wants somebody to go over there and check on him a couple times per week, play puzzles, do whatever. I really feel like I shouldn't be getting paid to do this job because it's so fun. I enjoy it immensely. He has become my best friend, and we enjoy each other's company. We are like minds. He graduated from SC. He played Major League Baseball. Well, he played in the minors. He went up to the majors for a hot second for like a game or two and got brought back down. Oh, Che. My lemon drop. He talking about my lemon drop must be a prop. You see. I know. You see. This drink is not a prop, my brother. This is a good, operational, working lemon drop. And because I'm a Jamaican, even though I'm not, I probably am, because, you know, we some of everything. I'm the bartender, too. Because I make the rum. I plow the fields. I plant the seeds. She does it all, okay? And I was over here talking about job number 2, talking about another job. So anyhow, I was coming home from that job. And then that's when it didn't happen. I said, ooh, I passed by Roscoe's, and I was like, dang, I really want a waffle. But we ain't effing with Roscoe's. That COO with her racist self. She's racist. She's condescending. She is really trying to polarize and ostracize them away from the community, so you get no more support from the community. You used to pass by that Roscoe's and there'll be people standing outside. That parking lot is empty, and it has been empty, and I hope, like Target, they done. But I do miss that waffle. I ain't gonna go get one. I just miss it because my waffle tastes better than theirs, but I wasn't about to make no waffle. So I said, where can I get me a waffle from? I said, oh, let me go back to that black business that we went to before that was spotlighted on one of the other episodes, the Louisiana on Century and Broadway. The sisters own that Louisiana, but they serve chicken and waffles. When we went that day, they happened to not have them. But I said, you know what? Let me go by Charlie's. Since I was passing by, I said, okay, they have a waffle. Y'all saw that waffle. Y'all saw that chicken. They owe me. Because everybody said it looked good. Looks can be deceiving. That's all I'm going to say. Because I'm not going to go down on the chicken wasn't bad, though. The chicken wasn't bad. That waffle was god awful. I'm sorry. It was not good. It was not good. It was a Belgian waffle. It tastes as if they tried to do a take on like a cornbread kind of, it tastes like cornbread mixed with pound cake waffle as a Belgian waffle. It almost wouldn't have been bad if they incorporated any form of butter or oil or anything other than it just breaking all the, like I could have just did like this and it would have just been a pile of use this for a stuffing or something, because that's what that was. I'm sorry. The chicken was okay. The chicken was okay. It looked beautiful, but the moment you hold it, all the beauty falls off. So then you have naked chicken, because I know most people want to eat the skin with their chicken. Well, you're not going to do that unless you're picking the skin up and putting it in your mouth and then eating a chicken. That's how it was for me, my experience, and I only had wings. So there's that. That's that black business. I went down Charlie's. Maybe it was just a bad day. I don't know, because people stayed going in there and it was packed. So clearly something good up in there, but that waffle was not it. And I don't think that even with butter they could have improved it more. Yes, but not like it would have been good. It just was not a good, the base of the waffle. I tasted no cinnamon. Ain't waffles supposed to have cinnamon in it? I don't know. Okay, so that's that. Diddy. Okay, this thing, I ain't even up on day 4-5. And you know why? Because I really had enough. It's not being televised. Problem number one. I understand federal trials cannot be federal televised, so that's fine. However, here we go again with misinformation, disinformation, when there are factual sources that you can go to. However, because like fast fashion, the convenience of something being cheap, fast, quick, easy, that's how we ingest so much, because we get it from Instagram. You're not watching the news. You're watching a news clip or something from Instagram or from Twitter, X, whatever it's called, from TikTok, from whatever your source is that's fast. I'm sitting in a doctor's office. I'm sitting in a mechanic shop real quick. Went to get a tire change. You're getting information fast. It's not the traditional programming. And because of that, are you fact checking? We don't. And I'm a big fact checker, and I don't fact check half the stuff that I repost, right? I find things compelling, interesting, and whether they be true or not, if it invokes a thought that I hadn't previously thought, I'll share it. Because sometimes I'm like, dang, for real? Whether it's true or not, it's making me think, dang. Even if it ain't. Well, there's a thought, right? So with that, I'll say with Diddy, it's just too much out there. And Rico, with all of the underpinnings of the guidelines and the webs that must be woven for the racketeering and all the other little organizational crimes and all of that stuff, I believe the brother is going down. Cassie is nothing more than a material witness, or I'm sorry, an impact witness. So she's there to set the stage for the world, the life, the man, the inner pinnings of the underbelly, this ugliness of a man and the monster that has a criminal, who has an organization, multitude. He has a number of LLCs, hence why all those companies was getting out of bed with him so quickly. That's why they were doing that. When they saw that RICO coming, all those companies said, because that's what helps the case. You got to have a company. Without a LLC, a business license, or something, RICO don't stick. You got to have those things. That's the basis. And he got that. He got some of his own. I think the brother is pretty well cooked. Cassie is really just a pawn in the whole thing. They're really just trying to show you who he is. Even if she participated in anything and said, yeah, I want this, the fact that she could have been your daughter and you was making her do this and this is what you like, oh brother, it ain't really got nothing to do with her. It got to do with, they have painted a picture of a man who they will easily feel like, yeah, he did that. He did that. I know he did it. That's what they're doing with Cassie. It ain't about sex crimes, other than sex trafficking. And sex trafficking is a part of RICO. If you could tie it to the fact that an organization paid for said thing, like your boy Rump paying for somebody with campaign funds. Same dang thing. Same thing. Wrong is wrong is wrong is wrong. And that's all the heck they got to do. Find 1, 2, 3 of them and it meets the statute of what a RICO is. Cassie is just there to help them paint the picture that this is who we dealing with. So here's the defendant, guys. Cassie don't matter. None of what she participated in, signed up for, none of that even matters. Who cares if she was a willing participant? The fact that somebody like that did that, made the little girl do it, found a little girl to do it. Found a little girl probably wasn't doing it before, but got her into doing it. Said she liked it, whether she did or didn't, whether she said she wanted to don't. You're her dad, and you got her doing it, bro. That's all they really trying to do is just show that she's a nasty, dirty, mean son of a gun, and you're black. So you know what that means? Guilty! I can't wait to see what the jury pool is made up of. But if it's seven people look like this and not like this, baby cook, minimum 15, 20. He gone. He gone like the other one, the aura. So yeah, how y'all feel? Y'all think he going? I'm sorry, he going. How long y'all think the trial gonna last? I think we got a good 2 months before it's all said and done. Not sentencing, but unless there will only be sentencing unless he's found not guilty, but he's gonna get sex trafficking for sure. One kind of way there, because where Cassie get money from, and if she gets the money from you to pay, you said she was horrible, can't sing, can't dance, she's a flopper, she's horrible out there. How was she earning money for herself? Especially if she just shelling out cash for sex. She has to have an income. And where does that come from? And if you are her employer, that make it even worse. Oh boy. I didn't even think about that angle. So yeah, that's that. Do you guys know anybody who wants to go to the Kendrick Lamar concert tomorrow? My sister has 2 tickets for sale. 2 tickets. I'm supposed to be promoting that Hello, is this thing on? I have 2 tickets for Kendrick Lamar tomorrow night. I don't know where at. Probably SoFi, I would guess. Or maybe Intuit Dome. I don't know. But anyhow, Kendrick Lamar tickets, if you guys want to go, know somebody who wants to go, let me know. Did y'all see this bill? It's supposed to be banning pornography. Can y'all imagine that? I'm trying to move this box over. Yeah. A bill that would ban pornography. I mean, I really wouldn't care. I mean, it really wouldn't affect me. But I know a whole lot of people who, oh my goodness, that wouldn't be too nice. That would not be too nice. That would, oh, today is my buddy at work, his birthday. Shout out to my boy Joe Shep. Shep, dog. The hardest working man in sales. Okay, let me let me tell you. I thought I work hard. I don't do nothing in comparison to what that man do. I don't work a fraction of what I. Stats. YouTube control panel. I'm over here messing with stuff. Here I go. What you damn it for, Mr. Hunt? What that? So shout out to my boy. I'm sorry, I'm moving screens all around here. Have you guys ever been annoyed by somebody's mindset? I'm so open-minded. I mean, y'all know I'm open-minded. I'll sit there and talk about aliens with people. Whatever you believe, whatever you feel, baby. Tell it to me. I'm a Cancer. Tell it. Enlighten me. We love enlightenment. Like, just whatever you got, give it to us. And people do. They'll be telling us about all kinds of stuff. But you know what it makes me think? It's opened my mind to so many other things. I hear in other people. So being open-minded and annoyed by somebody's mindset seems so crazy. It seems like, sorry guys, that's gross. I told you I'm sick now. I'm trying to make it look good. I'm sweating. Big Mama she's falling apart, okay? I can't work for you guys. Dad, I came. I showed up. I tried to look good when I was just in a bed looking like Medea's ugly twin brother. With a scarf. It's all downhill. Bear with me. Bear with Big Mama. We got 7:09. I'm gonna wrap it up for y'all. I ain't got nothing to talk about. Y'all say I ain't got nothing to talk about. But when we finish with this, it's about perspective. Because we all gotta have perspective, right? Or maybe we don't. I think it's just natural that you do have perspective. That's how you perceive any goddamn thing. So you perceive something as something, shit. Don't you got a defense system or something in your... Okay. Said all messed up. Big Mama's sick. Sorry. I'm gonna not hide it no more from you. Okay? And being upset with somebody's mindset to where it's just like you see them in a different way. It pisses you off. Just like a lot of the Diddy stuff, I'm going to say, maybe that's why that popped up in my head and I just jotted down a note. Because as I said, we off the cuff tonight. I ain't got nothing, ain't teaching no lessons. We just talking about my life after these kids. I ain't even tell you about Aja this week. She been a sweetie pie. Oh, my baby is such a sweetie pie. I'm going to do something special for her. I love her so much. She's just such a sweet little baby. Yeah, I can't understand the way in which some people think. Aside from Diddy, just in other areas of life, have you ever just looked at people and just be like, oh, I'm disgusted by talking to you, of even knowing you. Like, you said something so. And I think when we move, because we back to intention, so maybe we are going to be teaching, preaching up in here. Moving with intention. And they say the people whom you surround yourselves with, the 5 people you spend the most time with, you surround yourself, that's really your orbit. And you look to them and see what they doing. And if it's a bunch of ain't nobody's doing nothings but having just a gross mindset, you might want to move yourself and move with a better intention than, for real, look at the people who you surround yourself with. What they got going on? What is they doing? And does it align with where you trying to go and what you trying to do? Because if it don't, that ain't the group. It ain't the group for right now. It may not be the group ever again. It may be the group that once was. How about it? But some people's mindsets lead me to where it's a never again. I'm really there. As I told y'all before, this is my year of say less. Because I'm going to say less. I ain't got words for people no more. I got silence. I am moving not in silence. I'm loud how I move. Because God moves me. So, my life is a living testimony. So you guys to see it. And I'm not one to, how they say, oh, people don't post their failures. I post every single one. Because that's God using me. I am not afraid to talk about any and everything I fail at. Because it makes me human. To err is to be human, right? And that's me. That's who we are. Yeah, I be fucking up every day. I don't want to. But I'm human. And I think some people think that they don't. And that mindset pisses me off. Because some people be thinking they're perfect. And it's hard to deal with people who are flawless. Everybody can't be Beyonce. I don't even know if I want to go there. I'll go here. Because that's sad. And I should have put this at the news. But there's a young brother in a sorority from Cal State University, Fullerton, went to Lake Havasu over the weekend and got caught in a current and passed away. That just broke my heart. I saw that this morning. A black brother, a young black, such a handsome young man. Of course, I can relate to the story. Of course, that's my life. So the identifying of you send your child to college, whether you were sent or not. These kids, they're living their lives. This is how they are supposed to live their lives. He's going with his frat brothers. That's his brothers. To the lake. We've gone to the lake. We've gone jet skiing. That's what we used to do in our 20s. And the brother loses his life. I'm gonna tell you this. My older little sis Nikki told me about this time. She was at Chico State. They go to, I don't know if it was the Kern River or Lake Havasu. I think she was in Phoenix. She was in Phoenix, and it was clearly Havasu or just somewhere in Colorado. And a tubing accident that she was in, and she got caught. And luckily, she was able to, it was a rope or something like that she had pulled onto. But yeah, her tube flipped, and she got unchained from the rest of the people because of the current, and got her in a whirlpool. Yep. And like this rope, like clearly that was nothing but God. And at that time, she had no idea she was even pregnant with Alizé. Baby, they say it's a one in a trillion chance or something that we are even supposed to be born. Ain't that crazy? I don't know what that number is. It's something like a trillion though. I think it's something like a trillion. We need to find that out. What's the chance? What's the odds? What are the odds of being born? 1 in 400 trillion. 1 in 400 trillion that we are even humans having this human experience. Okay? You are special, you're the only one, you're the only one like you. There isn't another in this whole wide world that can do the things you do, 'cause you are special. I love me some Barney. To this day, me and Sterling love Barney. Okay? He made us feel special. Like I was that 1 in 400 trillion that was called here to have a purpose. Okay? So, y'all 1 in 400 trillion too. So you here having a human experience on purpose because you got a purpose. So figure it out. Because when you gone, you're gone. And when you in a whirlpool and God just throw a rope out of nowhere and you grab on and he yank you up out of it, know that you really supposed to have been here. And we didn't all have them kind of experiences where God threw a rope, swerved a car, jumped at something, did a something, stopped me at a light that I knew I was supposed to make. He done did the things. Somebody done did the things where we done seen some things like, wow, I was just. So sometimes people mindsets just that kid that hurt my heart. So I'm end on this because why not? We ain't got nothing else to talk about before we end. Open marriage versus cheating. I don't even know how to pose the question. Because it's not like a which do you prefer. Not do anybody prefer either one. But if you had to, in push of not being with who you believe you're supposed to be with, would you choose to cheat or be cheated on, or just enter into the agreement with your significant other and say, let's just call this an open relationship? What y'all choosing? It's kind of like, what's that movie with Demi Moore? Dang, what's the name of it? When he asks for a night, they were in the casino with him and what's the goofy boy, white boys can't jump? Woody Harrelson. What's the name of that? Whatever. Indecent Proposal. Indecent Proposal. That's the name of it. Kind of like that. Maybe I should make a movie about that, huh? I got my writer's thing on right now. Maybe I should write one. A script. Open marriage versus cheating. Maybe two couples. One does one does the other. And how they even enter into something like that. Right? Because ain't they almost like the same thing, but you label it different? And then is it supposed to feel different? That's my thing. Is it the same? Because it is. No? Do you have an emotional attachment with others? Is that open? How it works? I want to know. Where do people at? Should I research this? And see, that's another problem. Y'all know how much research I do for these shows? Research. Hours. It drains me. This is job number 15. because I'm also the producer of the show too. I get the talent. I pull the stories. I'm the writer. Okay, y'all. In closing, on purpose, my on purpose statement of this week. The illustrious words of one of my favorite actors portraying one of my most iconic characters of my lifetime. The quote goes, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get." Forrest Gump. Life is. I took this week to reflect on the fact that you can look at life and lack, and that's what you'll have. You can look at life with, you got a bounty, you got so much, and that's what you'll have. I look at life, I think the way in which so many of us get caught up in the way in which we look at life bears us more worry, anxiety, depression, pain, unnecessary sorrow. Life is about living. It's in right every second. It's how we live it. We can always live our dreams when we can get to who we are and what they truly are. Pulling off all of what we think society believes our dreams should be. Big proms and, big bags and big trials, and if we get back to center, I think just going outside and riding a bike, the way in which the joy inside of you. I 2 years ago employed everybody to go buy them a bike. I'm willing to give anybody want to go buy one. I'll give you $10 on your bike, as long as you don't buy it from Target or Walmart. I'll give you $10 to go buy a bike, and I'm willing to go because I got bike racks, so I'll meet with you and we can go bike riding, because it makes you, like the Geico pig, say, wee, wee. Like, it's so much joy in riding a bike. I don't want to talk about no renting a bike. No, what you pay for renting a bike was the cost of buying a bike. I don't know how much y'all think a bike costs, but you don't need a fancy one. You don't ride like that. Come on now. You ain't going for them kind of bikes. You're going for a bike that you can get on, pedal, got a couple gears. That's all you need, baby. And it's the height that you need. Most of y'all short, so you need a bike shorter than mine. And I got bikes, so. Yeah, so come on, let's go ride bikes, live life, play a game of cards, go buy your little thing of Jacks, go sit on your porch or go sit outside, crisscross applesauce, and play you a little game of Jacks. See if you got your coordination, which you need to be working on anyway at this age. It's stuff like that, eye-hand coordination. I just bought some. I lied. I ain't. Mike did. Hold on. Okay, y'all. We got a fun box. I got a fun fun box in the front of the house. It got tennis rackets, kites. It holds all the stuff: baseball, bats, basketball, volleyball, all my stuff. And my workout equipment is in my room. But because I want to play double dutch on Mother's Day, and Mike ordered me some double dutch ropes from Amazon. But it got here too late, so we didn't get to play. So what's up? We out here on this corner. I need somebody who know how to turn. So how much do you think it costs to live your life? It ain't. If you do more of this and stop going spending money frivolously to look like, feel like, do like, and really be feeling some stuff, you'll have money to go get on the yacht for real with your own money. That's the key to life. So yeah, double dutch ropes can hop in the car. Where y'all at? I'll come to your house. We can go play. We can play in a parking lot at truck stands. There is nothing against it. And y'all think I'm playing? Well, no. Y'all know me. Y'all know I ain't playing because that's what we would do. So yeah, live life. My high of the day, that was my on purpose. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. But with that, live life accordingly. My high of the week, oh my gosh. Of course, prom, chopper, all 3 kids. Life's great for me right now. So pray for me, because my life after is going to be, for the next few segments, it's just going to be my life. Because it ain't after nothing. Everybody's here again. All of them. So I'm back to being a full-time mom of an almost 20-year-old, 30-year-old, and a 23-year-old. So, yeah. That's my high. My low, being sick, being tired, and being sick and tired. And it ain't about and all this. That kind of sick and tired, too. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching my show. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for supporting Big Mama, aka that crazy melanin princess. Thank y'all. I love y'all. See y'all next week. You know the deal. You ain't gotta go home. But you do gotta get up off my